Hello, my soul tribe, and welcome back. This is Wild Valkyrie Healing, and I am Gigi, or Gwen, whichever way you like to call me. My real name is Gwen. I'm a Gigi, my grandma. So whatever you feel more resonating for you, you're welcome to call me. This, again, is just a reading for the collective to let you guys see where the energies are at. I know my life, a few other people that I've talked with lately, everybody's been in these chaotic energies with all the retrogrades going on. It's been hard on a lot of us, including myself. So I just want you to know, we all feel it. It's not just you going through this right now. So keep your heads up. Remember that we have to let things go sometimes. Sometimes plans aren't going to go the way we envision them, but it doesn't mean the outcome won't still be the same. It just means that we need to work through things a little bit differently, see different opportunities, find different ways and solutions to strengthen ourselves and better ourselves and our environment. So, on that note, please remember, time is an illusion. This isn't set for a specific time. It's just what we're going through at the time that you find this, or we've gone through, depending on when you find this. And in no means am I licensed in anything. This is just personal experiences, knowledge, and my own intuition and insights that I'm sharing with you all. So, on that note, let's get to it. We have a spark. New thoughts, new ideas, new ways of being, mental breakthroughs. We are now making choices, deciding which cups we want to continue to pour into and which cups we don't want to. We have both the Knight of Wand and the Knight of Pentacle. So you have this desire, this fire, this passion that's burning deep within that you want to make happen. It's very hasty, but you also are trying to keep the balance with your Pentacle side, the slow and steady. Because we know that when we run and we burn and we driving ourselves crazy, right? We burn out too quickly. So the Pentacle is here to remind us, slow and steady will win the race. We're not looking to create in a week. We're looking for a slow, gradual build past these indecisive things, past the trials, the tribulations, the strife, what's the word I'm looking for? I know the word, I just can't pull it off the top of my head, but basically it's, you're feeling like everybody is trying to come at you, and you're sitting here, because if you really look at his face, see if I can get it to zoom, you can see where he's not looking angry, he's not yelling, he's not screaming, he doesn't want to eat anybody. He's scared. He's more confused. So those, as I would say, your inner demons, the things inside or people around you that like to pull you back, to bring you down, because they don't understand it and they don't want to see these changes, or they're just not good to be around, including your own inner demons. Because let's be real, all of us, those inner demons, they get us worse than anybody else ever will. All the pain, all the heartaches, anything you've ever transpired, those walls that we built around, those inner voices that would tell us we were no good, they have that way of pulling you down faster than anybody else ever could. That's why we're our own worst enemies. And it's hard. can be really daunting sometimes. But you are going through a transformation. You're using that intuition. So that hastiness is that transformation. You're wanting to move through it faster. The pinnacle is working with the high priestess, your intuition, your higher knowledge of knowing that it's not going to work that way this time. You can't run from it. You can't burn it down. This time it's going to require that work. You're going to have to move through all of this. Okay? Divine is reminding us to stay earthed, aka ground yourselves. Listen to music. Take yourself out of the chaotic energies that are around you, the people that are causing you pain, heartaches, anything that is not feeling like you're happy, you're good. You need to stay away for the moment, or leave yourself in for as little time as you can while you work through this, because they're reminding us to have our courage, to stay strong. You are a multifaceted being. You are not meant to just be one thing. We are meant to grow. We are meant to heal. You have to let go of that fear, that transformation, letting go of this, so we can actually let people see us, to shine brightly, to be who we're supposed to be. And in the spiritual world, we call it the spiral. Okay, ego, you continue to do this loop, and you 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 loop. Okay. When you step out of that ego mindset and you step into your more spiritual path and you start following an actual, what am I learning from this? What is it trying to teach me? And you start doing that work. You go from the outside of the spiral where you're at and you start working inward. Okay? And you work all the way back to that very center, aka your core, where everything started, including walking through childhood traumas, anything and everything in between that. Okay? And you work on that. And then you start to work your way back out of that spiral. Okay? And you get back to where you're standing at that moment. But it's never done. You're going to constantly be going in and out of that spiral, because that's how we grow. Each time we go in to the core, we're learning new things. We're seeing different ways of being, different ways to approach things, different insights to that part of our story. And as we come back out, we bring that with us to create better from where we are at that moment forward. So it's all about just ebb and flow, because we talked about that inner child. Your inner child is your tenderness. Your inner child is who we really are. When we get back to our core, when we get back to that little kid that we were, happy, joyful, laughing, singing, dancing, whatever it was that made you happy, that is your inner child calling you. That is that work. That is what they want. They want us to get back to that. They don't want us to be in the chaos, in the hurt, in the pain for the rest of our lives. They want you to be joyful. They want you to embrace that innocence that you had way back then. Because that innocence is what creates the magic in life. When you can see the good, even in the bad. When you can find joy in sitting in the grass, playing with leaves. As simple as that. That's what they want. They are asking us to get back to our core, to get back to that pure energy that we are. Okay? So, to keep that in mind, this is what we're all going through right now. This is what retrogrades are all about, is doing all this type of legwork. Because we're ending for a new beginning. We are ending for a new beginning. Oop, come back here. For the new portal. Remember, we've talked about walking through this portal. This portal means that it's time. Endings and beginnings are going to be had. Which cups are we going to pour into? We're embracing new energies. Our masculine energies are now becoming emperors. They're no longer running amok and being chaos. They're learning to embrace the other side of themselves. And again, both men and women, and whatever else you want to classify yourselves as, we all carry those energies within ourselves, okay? We don't learn how to harness and how to control and how to balance those out, we live in chaos. So all of this is about bringing that back to find that balance for your masculine energies. Your feminine energy is what we all were really working on last year. That's your emotions, your feelings, all of that type of stuff, okay? Where the think and dream. Our masculines are the do and make it happen. The thoughts of how to get it there. We dream it, they create. So, when we're our own creators, we use both sides of those to create the harmony within ourselves. When we don't have that harmony within ourselves, we don't have it in our outer world. So when you feel like things are spiraling out, you need to come back in to yourself, figure out what it is that is not in alignment right now. So that way you can bring it back forward. That way you can find that balance and that joy and that spark and get to live your happy dream. Think about when we were all little kids, we really didn't care what we were going to be. It was the grand scheme of this and that dreamer mentality. That's what they want. Get back to that little dreamer. Have a great day, you guys. I'll get back with you here as soon as I can. And blessed be. Deep breath. We're going to get through this. Take care.